Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Watersurf's Lookback. We're almost getting to the current year. We got a few more years left before we get to the current year, which is, as of recording, this is still 2021. But this is the 2017 look back. We're taking a look back of all the videos from 2017. Now, 2017 is actually a weirdly big year um, because it's when I kind of I started posting exclusive stuff to Vidme as well as having videos go up first on Vidme that were just going up on both channels. So it had the return of Watersurf Shorties. And I also started working on the Cooper movie during this year as well, which was supposed to go up this year, 2017, but everyone's schedules and such made it delayed, so it was not actually. It was supposed to be a Vidme exclusive, but it came out late. So, but anyway, yeah, 2017 covers a lot of ground. So I made a lot of videos that in 2017, but as always, if you would like to just look at something specific from this year, there are little timestamps in the video that tells you exactly which video I'm covering or what topic I'm covering from that year. And as always, you can check out the entire playlist in the description or the cards, as well as the Google Doc that has everything everything in it, that all the videos, including their Vimeo link and bloopers if they had any. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the first video of 2017, which is actually the first short. Shall we? Alright, so before I jump into the very first video, I'm going to talk a little bit about Vidme and why I started uploading on there more frequently and basically going full force into uploading 2017. Believe it or not, the first video, I think I started uploading around on Vidme around Street Smarts, around and somewhere between Street Smarts and Dink Science. And when I upload Dink Science to the platform, it did extremely well. I think they even shared it on their Twitter page, and it was my basically first viral video on there. And it was just such a smaller community that I was getting more feedback and more views on Vidme. So it's kind of why I switched over there. While my core audience was still on YouTube, I just started uploading on Vidme first, basically. And to give a reason for people to come over to the channel, I also my Vidme channel, I also brought back an old series, which was the Watersurf shorts. Now, the first short, of course, was clearly just an improv thing that we filmed, because we filmed all three of these videos on the same day. But the first one was just a little test, and obviously the second, third, fourth, fifth one, I don't remember how many I did. They were actually scripted, while the first one was just a test. But I'll get into those shorts once I get to those, obviously. But yeah, basically just viewer count was higher on Vidme because it was a new platform and I was getting a bit more views there. Unfortunately, though, I will get into later in the video. Vidme shut down this year as well. So as you can see with this document, my idea factory is technically the last video on my Vidme channel, and I'm gonna get into the Vidme dump towards the end of the video, where I pretty much took everything that was exclusive to my Vidme channel, whether it be new or old, and why I moved everything to my YouTube channel. But yeah, basically I got new followers on Vidme. A lot of new followers, some new I guess a new audience that actually followed me to YouTube when Vidme eventually did shut down. But it was basically a fresh start because on YouTube I was still known as the guy making Roblox content, whereas Vidme I was known as the guy making variety content, more live action of course, but yeah. But yeah, I got nothing else to say much about that. So let's actually jump into the first video of 2017, which was my first Vidme exclusive. So the very first video on 2017 was an improv video that I filmed the same day as First Person Fighter and the Alarm. It was literally just a dumb idea I had. We just filmed after filming those two. It's nothing special, but I'll show it to you anyway.
Did you have a nightmare?
Yeah.
Let's go back to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That was the first video on of 2017 and the first Vidme exclusive. It was just to bring back the because I felt like I could experiment a bit more on my Vidme channel, so bringing back the shorties was a good experiment. So like I said, I'll also talk about more about the experimentation I did on my Vidme channel towards the very end of this look back. So but let's move on to the next video, which is First Person Fighter. The next video of 2017 was First Person Fighter. This was also kind of another experimental video, but I felt like this was good enough to go up on both channels as well. This is also when I started stockpiling videos, because I filmed all three of these on the same day. And I was trying to be better about at least uploading once or twice a month. But First Person Fighter was really, what I did was it's like a little head mount, but I put my iPhone in it, and obviously I'm not the actor. It's crappily inspired by the Hardcore Henry movie, but yeah. Just an this was kind of an experimental, just first person video. I don't have a GoPro or anything, so obviously I couldn't do anything super crazy. Oh yeah, there's a few swear words in this, so just letting y'all know.
Who gives a shit what the boss wants? The guy's loaded with valuable items. We cut him up and make hella profit.
Fine. Sorry about this.
Welcome outside, faggot.
Do we really need to kill him?
Of course we do. It's pointless to keep him.
So this is basically fighting, but in first person. Obviously it came out all right. If the camera was a bit lower, it probably would have looked better. You could tell the effects aren't the best.
Shit, man, I'm sorry. The boss didn't mention you had lasers. We can talk about this.
Yeah.
My test.
Oh
yeah, him.
yeah, if you're wondering, I was also here, but I was behind. We had to kind of hide behind the camera.
Ooh, you ain't some hardcore Harry, man.
Yeah, there's the joke.
For going on a murder spree. Prepare to die.
So we were actually just hiding behind the camera while they were fighting. As you can tell, there's not the best cuts, but this was an experimental piece, pretty much. Just a crappy first-person fight scene. There was a bit of choreography though, like just throw a few punches, yeah, and then you just get wailed on right here.
All right, I'm done with this.
So right here, the camera actually fell off his head.
All right, I'm done with
That's
this.
why there's a cut right there.
Game over, kid.
Yeah.
Enter another quarter to continue.
My.
And then we made a joke about how it was VR the entire time.
Oh,
Whoa.
Audience. VOD.
Yeah. Pretty much that's it. We had a little blooper right here when he was punching him. That's what actually happened.
Yeah, I did it. Shit, I died already.
Nothing really else. Yeah, that's the first person fighter. This video actually did very well on Vidme, like I was saying earlier. And I think it only got a few views on YouTube, but obviously when the site shut down, some of my views on these older videos did go up. So let's move on to the next video. Alright, the next video is The Alarm, and this is a personal favorite of mine. I'm going to give this warning now. This does have swear words and some offensive things in it, so just giving y'all a warning for those that would not rather watch that. But I was trying out a new, I guess, writing style with this one, and it worked out pretty well.
Holy fucking shit, Captain!
Yeah.
The ship is freaking
The whole
out.
premise of this was an alarm's going off, and they're like, "What's going on?" Oh, this guy hit the button, and that's the whole joke.
Private, what's the status on the engine?
The engines are fine. No, why are you screaming?
I think also this is also the beginning of me just shooting skits on green screens more often than in person,
See, he's retarded.
because I feel like on green screen you're not limited to having to go somewhere or get a actual set. You can make whatever you want, and obviously this set I use in a ton of my sci-fi space videos, except the only difference is some of the scenery gets moved around.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is the whole bit.
He's retarded. Sorry. I'll fix it again right now. All good.
Just send the retarded guy over so it doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir. Go on. You get out of here. Go.
Well, what do you gotta say for yourself, huh? Why do you have to put the
Yeah, I'm
whole
just gonna
thing?
skip ahead just a little bit of more jokes.
Keep screaming.
Yeah. And then the alarm goes off a third time, but obviously it's not right there anymore. What?
Fucking God. What is it now?
And then the aliens broke out this time. Whoa, that's crazy.
Holy crap, we're toastier than toast, man.
Holy crap. How the fuck did our alien captains get out?
Sorry.
He's back down there now. Haha. And then this is where it takes a turn.
Well, the captain's dead. You know what that means?
Yeah. I'm not gonna explain this one, but yeah. That's the curveball I threw with this one. So that was a real fun curveball to throw. Yeah, you get the idea. And then at the end of the video I put bloopers in.
Sorry about that. I'm turning someone and they
Because obviously the video was kind of short, so I decided to put in the bloopers afterwards.
Okay, I'll get it right 1 second.
I do this occasionally, depending on how much bloopers we have, but since I've been filming with myself a lot, I don't really have much bloopers, or I don't put in the bloopers because it's just me going, gotta redo that.
You know what that means?
I just know there's this one funny. This is the funniest blooper here. Is my cat.
Before he does something stupid again.
You can see his little tail right there. Yeah, there's my little cat. He's a big boy now. Oh yeah, that's pretty much for the alarm. This one equally did well on both channels, I believe. But yeah, this is one of my personal favorite skits that I made this year. And and I'll get into another skit that I filmed with those same guys called Hiking Troubles, but we'll get to that in a moment. So let's move on to the next video, which these were both made at the same time. So I'll kind of cover both of them at once. Well, not one at a time, obviously, but I'll cover both of them in a moment. Alright, so this video, these videos, obviously, the Vidme ones are no longer relevant because Vidme doesn't exist anymore, but you can still watch it in the playlist as it's still, it's still, I have it unlisted, but it's still there. I'll go ahead and play the first one. 2017 was a good year for experimental videos. Normally I wouldn't do this type of stuff, but basically I was just making fun of the current trends. Yeah, at the time, and obviously some of these are a little relevant still to yeah, some of these are still kind of relevant to YouTube now, but yeah. I don't got much else to explain about that one. Let's go ahead and go on to the Vidme one. These are not relevant anymore, but kind of relevant. So it's just a lame top 10 list about making fun of
You know what that means? Get 'em, boys. And the staff. Vidme likes it when be sure to have Vidme in your
there's my cat again.
on the front page by users and the staff. Vidme likes it when you stroke them nicely, just like my cat. Disliking Vidme is like disliking cats. You don't dislike cats, do you?
There's my mom's cat as well. Yeah, that's pretty much. It's just making fun of the current trends of both platforms at the time. Nothing really special about those two as well. All right, let's move on to the next video, which is POV. I think it's my first Planet Coaster POV, if I'm not mistaken, but I want to say it is, but yeah, I think it is. All right, let's move on to the next video. All right, next up is the Runaway Canyon Train. So originally the idea I was going to do Roller Coaster Tycoon World the year prior, or I don't remember when that game launched. And I was going to do POVs in that, but that game turned out horrendous, so I switched over to Planet Coaster, and I believe this was my first POV in Planet since the last Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which one I don't remember. Yeah. In 2 years. So this was a return to my video POVs, I guess. I feel like this was pretty good. I don't remember how well this was perceived on. I mean, I thought it was okay. But yeah, it's a little fun zip through the canyons. Nothing really else to explain there. I think that cut there was because it was holding there for some reason. I was still figuring out Planet Coaster at the time. But yeah, this is a fun little I think the reason people didn't like this is just because it just went kind of slow. I didn't actually slow down any of the footage. I think it's just this is just a slow moving coaster. But I felt like it works for what it was. Just a fun little Western ride, I guess. Nothing really else to explain. It's just a fun little Western ride. I feel like the ending's the best though. I think if you go to the original video, you can download this off of my Steam page if you wanted to look at it yourself and play the game. I don't know how if anyone plays this game on the consoles, if you could get it off my Steam library or not, but if you play the game on Steam, you can get it there. But yeah, it was just like I said, 2017 was the year of stuff returning and more experimental stuff. Which leads me to my next video, which I'll get into in a moment. So like I said, how 2017 was an experimental year, this is a video that I actually was thinking about making a sequel to in 2020 / early 2021 called How to Go Anywhere Quarantine Edition, but I feel like I kind of nailed it on the head with this one. It's pretty much the entire title of this video is How to Go Anywhere for Cheap. And this is also kind of where I brought in the funny climate change guy back to travel how to go anywhere, but with the climate change guy. This is kind of like the first iteration of him actually coming in to my videos outside of the music video.
In the world, with a click of a button, you can go from Hong Kong to Quebec.
The world is at your fingertips.
Yeah, so basically this is how to go anywhere, but cheap.
No fear. I got the adventure. You can always. Whoa. Oh my God, I'm in France. Whoa. I don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Basically being there, this might be a little costly, but get yourself.
Basically how to go anywhere without actually going anywhere, and that's why I didn't make a sequel of this, because I pretty much did the same exact thing in this video, but
You think you're funny, editor? You think you're funny?
I think the second one would have been just reiterating this. Now this next part is I go to hell. How to go anywhere, including hell. Haha. By the way, so this scene right here is a map called GM Bagel Hell in Gary's mod, and there's a bunch of bagels just hanging out in the background. But this is like the best hell map that I've come across. That's not like all just lava and crap. Yeah, but it's pretty much just how to go anywhere, but without actually going anywhere, sort of thing. That was the experimental type of thing I made. All right, let's move on to the next video, which is the date. All right, welcome back. The next video is the date. So this is like a I don't know, classy video. This was actually the first scripted Watersurf short where I was breaking up with my Roblox with the Robloxian.
I can't continue this relationship.
I was kind of making a joke about how I'm stuck with. I'm trying. Basically, the whole premise is of breaking up with someone, but you were like, I like where we're at right now, as a joke.
All right, cutie patootie.
But then the end of the video is you can't underage date on Roblox because I think I was like, what, 2017? I was 21, almost 22 this year. So you see I get shot right here. I made the mistake of right here. You see I threw up like blood. I put down newspaper under me, but it splashed all over my green screen. So I had to wash my green screen. And I made the mistake of drying it in the dryer so it shrunk. So my green screen was a bit smaller. I made the mistake of drying it, so that's just a little behind the scenes fun fact. But yeah, just a short little script that I wrote. I wanted to do these shorter videos at the time. but I felt like I like making longer content on my YouTube channel. I still kind of do, but yeah, this was a way for me to make a little tiny thing and put it on my Vidme channel. Obviously these were re-uploaded, as you can see right here, from my Vidme channel to my YouTube channel, but yeah, let's move on to the next video, shall we? Alright, up next is hiking troubles, and this one I made, I'm trying to find it, I have it under randoms, there we go. This one is I made a little bit after the alarm, but it's got the same type of humor, but this was filmed not on a green screen this time. And it's basically what can go wrong during a hike. Yeah. This just a little fun fact about this area is this was a plot of land that they were putting now they're putting houses on it, but at the time they weren't putting houses there, so it's just a bunch of roads that people just threw some garbage away on, so that's why there's like random chairs and couches here. But this was a cool place to film at. Just the downside is I can't film anymore because there's now actually houses here. And of course, this is 4 years later. And obviously, this video has nothing to do with hiking as you get later in the video. But another thing with this video is I recently, not as of like right now, but recently, as of recording this video, I just finished one of my acting classes, so I was able to try a few of the new things that I learned, like actually, you know, going full force with some of the scenes and committing to the role, I guess.
Shut the freak up, Nico.
Um,
I'm trying to figure out which one of us is the demon.
Hey,
Yeah,
Robbie,
that's just on my end, but pretty much this is in the same humor as Street Smarts, The Alarm, and I wanted to make another one of these videos similar to this, but not obviously not a sequel, but similar type of humor.
I am super confused.
But I believe this is actually one of the last videos that I filmed with these guys that was comedic based. Because after this we started filming the Cooper movie. So yeah. it's just funny how there's just random couch.
What the hell?
What the freak did I just say, demon?
Yeah, and if you notice with his outfit, not the guy wearing the blue, is he's slowly swears to say he's slowly changing. He changes his outfit every single scene. He did that on his own. I didn't tell him to do anything, but that seems to be the thing he likes doing when we film these as a joke. So
I can do that too.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Only dicks can defeat these.
Let me skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Actually, I was like, actually push me, man. We gotta go full force. I think we filmed this part twice. I think this was the second take. I don't really remember. Yeah. And then here's the finale part where we bust at him. As weird as it sounds. Then there's the demon. Exit his body.
What happened? Oh, look, it's two gay boys. All right. No, that's not what it looks like. We were doing it to save you.
Yeah. skip ahead, and he's up on the hill. This is obviously the thumbnail. I remember he was up there. There's a few people honking because on the other side is a highway, and people were honking at him. But yeah, this is how it ends. Pretty funny, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then obviously this one has the bloopers as well at the end. And that's hiking trouble. It's not really much else to explain. Some of these videos, it's just I wanted to write something weird, and that's all it really is. There's nothing really behind, nothing really special about them. Just wanted to write something cool. But let's move on to the next video. All right. Well, up next is another short. Pretty much, I was making more shorts around this time. This one is Stage Fright. I believe we filmed this one the same day we filmed the first episode of BLOXMates, because that finally got made this year as well. And it's not that those episodes take a long time to make. It's just I was also 2017. The first half of it was also me finishing up my last quarter of university, so I was more focused on that. While I believe I was only just taking 2 classes because I only needed 1 class, but I was taking another one just for fun. So that's why most videos weren't coming out. It's just busy with my last quarter as well as working a night job, so videos didn't come out as much as I wanted them to come out, but you know. So the premise of this one was just what do you do when you're scared, and that's the while on stage, and that's the whole premise of this video. Now a little bit of fun fact is these trees that I put on the stage, these obviously weren't there in Gary's mod on the Gary's mod map that I filmed on, but it was actually just to hide. I was a little lazy at the time, as obviously when you film on a green screen, the stuff that's not actually green gets cut out, and when you cut that stuff out, there's like a little bit of a empty space that the actors can walk through. So that's why I put these trees there, because he walks out from behind the tree. I think you could probably see it right here. Yeah, right there. See, it's not the best, because these were just made really quickly. That's what the premise of Watersurf Shorties are. They don't have that much VFX in them, and they're really quick.
My time to shine. I got this. Shit.
But yeah, another joke is he's finally confident with his acting, and then I come out of nowhere and punch him in the nuts, because you know that's the funniest joke ever, is getting hit in the nuts. Ha ha ha. You can see he looks up, but I kept the trees there for continuity reasons. Haha. Yeah, it's just him. This is the rest of the videos. Oh, that's part of the act. Haha. And to be honest, this next part, I could have probably put myself in the cloud with the clapping, but I guess me by myself was a little bit more funny.
Oh, you guys suck. Oh, fucking A. God damn it.
And if you actually pause this, you can actually read read I just wrote random gibberish right here. Everything else was just pre-made gibberish, but I actually wrote something right there. I don't know how many people actually paused the video right there to read that, but it's just random gibberish I wrote. Alright, let's move on to the next video. So the next video is technically a compilation of the Some Random Video series, but this was to I literally made this as a compilation video, and the very end like credits is to get some people over to my Vidme channel, which I mean it kind of worked, but I also did some minor re-edits to things in this video. I cut out a few scenes that didn't work as well. Did minor fixes to things, like I think right here. I said go, and I cut that part out. But it's literally all the summer end videos in just one big old collection. With minor edits here and there. I want to say Summer End 2 had an edit. I think right here. Trying to fast forward a little bit. I actually put a noise in and zoomed in on his face. That's like just a minor thing I did. Some of the scenes that had explosions actually have explosion noises now. Just minor touches up here and there, making things a bit better, cutting things that weren't originally cut. It just made it better paced. Obviously, the bulk of this compilation video is what am I trying to say? The bulk of this is just the newer Summer End videos. Obviously, those were longer, but I'm not gonna cover the entire thing. But basically, I did cut out a few funny scenes in there, so technically I would recommend just watching each of them individually, but if you'd like to just watch them all in one go, this is also a good option. And it has just minor editing touch-ups here and there. Yeah, that's the Summer End Master Collection. Nothing really else about it. Alright, these next two videos, Test Out and Charles Everett interview, I made for my editing class. And these are actually not up on YouTube. They're up on my Vimeo channel because they didn't really fit on either one of my channels. These are more, I guess, professionally edited, and plus I'm not really in them, so I didn't want to put since my YouTube and Vimeo get a little bit more YouTube and Vidme get a little bit more traction. I didn't want you know, to put others that aren't actually don't want them on the internet, I guess. But my Vimeo page is, I guess, my more professional page, so that's the only reason those are there. These were also edited in Premiere. I don't really remember the premise of this, why I named it this. It's just this guy who asks for answers or something and pays them. I don't really remember the premise of it. It's just an editing assignment that I did. That's about it. Another video that I also did for that was an interview with one of the professors. I didn't film the interview, but I just edited just together. I think there was like 19 minutes of footage. Yeah, it was about 19 minutes of footage that I edited down to about 4.5. Just talking about his life or something. I don't really remember. But that was for those two videos were for my editing class. They just didn't fit on my actual YouTube and Vidme channels. So if you really want to watch them, they're up on my Vimeo channel. I have a link to them here in this playlist. If you actually click on the playlist, or you can find them in the Google Doc. But these go to the Vimeo page. Not many people know I have a Vimeo page. I don't really advertise it that often. It's more of my quote-unquote professional page. But yeah, these are just two projects I did for my editing class, and nothing really else to explain about them. I don't really remember doing much on those. All right, let's move on to the next video. All right, up next is my every 3-4 years I make a new channel trailer, because obviously my content shifts around every few years. I'm going to mute this, mute the audio. I'm just gonna talk over it. It's basically this was also to promote my Vidme channel as well. But I was just showing what's current on the channel. What am I making? And what's soon to what are you expecting to see? So basically, it was all newer content, and I threw in a few older content. I'm gonna be honest. This video right here was also made this year, or was it the previous year? I don't remember what year I made that. Because I don't actually, this coaster video, I don't really remember what year I made it, but if anyone's really interested, I can cover it. But it's just a POV, the Planet Coaster POV that just had copyrighted music, and I took it down, and I think it did pretty poorly too. I think it only got like, I want to say 10 views, and weird as it sounds, I think it had 3 dislikes. So I was like, I'm just gonna take it down as well. It's nothing special, so, but it's that video right here is just to cover that I do coaster in-game coaster POVs as well. And then this is the part of the advertisement where I talk about my Vidme channel and things that I've made over on that channel, and things that used to be on my old YouTube channels that made its way back, because I do have a lot of older subscribers that from my old channel that did follow me here, and they missed those videos. Now, I'm gonna just say this right here: both of these links do not work anymore, because my YouTube channel is just Watersurf now, not Watersurfing TV, and Vidme no longer exists. So both of these links are irrelevant. I believe I still have this trailer up on my channel. I don't push it anymore because it's the one from 2017. I pushed the one that's from 2020, I believe. Let's move on to the next video. All right. The next video is BLOXMates, the very first episode. BLOXMates kind of takes place a year after the Noobening, I would say, or a little bit after that. I don't really know the timeline, but BLOXMates, the Noobening was a prequel to the series, but it also can stand on its own. But I do mention it here, and the whole premise of BLOXMates is I'm roommates with the Roblox scene.
The player can attack us. All right. What did your player do?
And obviously this is the pilot.
Canceled their favorite series.
How could he?
So things obviously changed later down the road, whereas I try to make this as nice, nicely polished as possible. This is kind of a hybrid series where sometimes episodes are completely filmed in Roblox, or I'm in the Roblox world, or sometimes episodes are completely filmed in the real world, while my Roblox scenes in the real world. And some episodes do both. It all depends on the type of episode. I think a few episodes were done completely in Roblox, while some episodes have bits and pieces in the Roblox world, but some are completely done the real world.
But go. I got the portal open.
Another thing is Watersurf's voice is a little bit different in this one. I had him pitch shifted down a little. It's just my natural voice, but I'm gonna pause right here because there's something I want to talk about. I think I pitch shifted down 5 times, or up. I don't know. making his voice higher pitched. I did about 5% up, whereas now I do 3%. Yeah, that was the only difference. So his voice does change in this episode versus the other episodes, but nothing really else to explain about that one. But this part I thought was hilarious. He just flies out of my closet and just makes the oof noise.
Hello, player. It's nice to meet you.
And sorry, I hit my microphone.
Why are you?
As you can tell,
How did you get into my world?
You've dealt with the news before.
so the green screening on him is not the best either.
Why are you here?
I've gotten a little bit
Do you
better
want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
as the years have gone on.
Ooh, what is that thing?
Trying to think, man.
This is my cat. You Roblox, you just can't look this stuff up.
No, it's illegal.
Yeah, I think I
You get
also,
sent to
when I
Greenland for looking
used
up
to do
stuff
this, I
on
used to
humans.
just take a
The only thing
picture
we can see is your
of
actions
the
they do
room.
with us, whether
I
it
just
be
did
in-game
2
or on
static
the site.
shots.
Well, I'm looking over here.
So I'm getting a little bit better with, I got a little bit better with
And it
that,
has
but
my friend Dan-
yeah.
Technically, yes. We
I didn't know
did,
how
but it was
well
like
the
your-
series would do once I
Ooh,
did a
what's on
pilot.
this computer?
Yes, I know, but I need your help.
And
Because you navigated
trying to think
through
of
the
other
world
things.
before.
Yeah. it's just a pilot.
Few minutes.
So a little bit of things
Oh, no, that's not
are
what it looks
different late in
What
the
the
series.
hell is this?
like. I want to see what anime was, okay?
I'm not no weeb. I'm gonna get these recommendations for days.
And also, I remember how I mentioned that I filmed the stage fright the same day I filmed this one.
I'm gonna need your help.
Yeah. As you can see, I'm wearing the same shirt. But these came out.
But-
This came out. I want to say a
You know
month
you
or
got
2
me in this
after that
mess.
video
You're
did.
gonna help me get out of it.
What mess?
Me, of course. Why didn't you do incognito?
Actually came.
Yeah.
Josh, tell
Back, try place back on that.
No,
need,
skipping a little bit ahead. This part's
So
pretty
we doing
funny
this?
where
HQ.
he goes back
Just
into
need
the
to take that
back into the Roblox
Guess we're
world,
going
and
to
I
the
just
Roblox
literally
universe.
reversed that other shot.
Yeah, so hurry up. I don't
It
have
sounded
a
really
break.
funny. Whoop.
So we doing
Yeah,
this?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then
If it keeps him out of our world,
yeah,
let's go. Probably because.
But we're not. Never mind.
Once you do, let me know so I can get the.
yeah.
Never mind.
There's a few little issues that
Once you do,
like
let me
here.
know so I can get the block out of here. Let's cut off his skin so we can.
So
Once you do, let me know so I can get
this
the
part
block
right
out of
here.
Well,
So I'm all over the
that
place,
should be
but this
pretty
part
easy,
right here
right?
is when the noobs talk. I did made them a little bit brighter so you can see them.
What is with your fans and cutting off her skins? Get out of here.
Yeah. Just skipping ahead. This was pretty much the first episode, and as the episodes go on, I started trying to make this more of a comedy, but
Please don't travel.
as I made the series later,
I'm not. We're having fun in my room, willy nilly. We don't need BLOXMates.
yeah, obviously I don't make those types of jokes anymore either.
See you around, man.
And then this part right here,
Man, that was eventful.
not that part, but
Hey, man, where do you keep all your soap?
What the?
yeah, that part right there. Should have covered him up. I don't know why I did that. 101. I guess I wanted to make this a series with different seasons, but just 1 episode, 2 episode, 3 episode. I think we're on episode I don't remember what episode I'm on right now. Let me scroll down. We're on episode 11 right now. I just filmed episode 11 last week. That's why this video is a week late. But yeah, that's BLOXMates, the very first episode. A little rough around the edges, but people really liked it, so I ended up making 10 more episodes, and it's still going as of recording this. So that could change in the future, but eventually the series will be coming to an end. I want to say I want to do like 15 or 16 episodes in total, and I'm on episode 11, so got a few more to go. But that was the very first episode. Now let's move on to the next video, which was another one of those weird experimental videos. Alright, next video is, like I said, I've done a lot of experimental videos this year. And this is a video I made making fun of people that spit out crap content. I was kind of firing hard on some people.
Good.
Excuse me.
Good.
Drinking some water.
Tips on how exactly to get there? All right, cool.
But
So I have a few
yeah,
simple
this was
tips
kind
to
of
stay
made
on top with quantity content.
and
First and foremost, you're obviously going to create
in terms
content
of
all
I'm
you're going to
trying to
need is
think.
a camera and you're good to go. Because let's be honest, anyone can shoot video. Next, you have many different options to
Excuse
create
me, sorry, I
quantity
can't
of
think right now.
videos. Let's
Yeah,
be
this was
real,
kind of
no
made
effort.
poking fun at
Videos
some of the
included but are
people
not
making
limited
content
to
on
Let's Plays.
Vidme.
The only effort on your part is to play the game.
People making just quantity content, posting hourly, and it's just like, come on, man. I mean, yeah, your video is gonna get seen, but no one's gonna remember your content after a year if you're just cranking out garbage content. And I'll be honest, I did have edited gameplay videos on my Vidme channel, which is this is what this was. I had a few VR videos that I made on my Vidme page that were a bit better edited.
Reaction videos. This is a fine.
And this was making fun of people making reaction videos, just reacting towards videos, you know, that.
Stay on your bed and talk about your career.
Yeah.
Well, clickbait your video.
Basically, it's just making fun of
whatever is trending during that time.
It's kind of like this was kind of like the kind of an unofficial sequel to the top 10 ways to stay relevant.
Along with the other viewers,
But basically making fun of people to just
hey man, great
post quantity content.
you like their work, but in reality, follow for
Yeah.
most, not only before videos.
As you can see, I did a lot of this
people will be forced to watch it.
a lot of this content is
video category. Look, some of us make political videos.
a lot of this is towards Vidme, so but I figured this works out well on YouTube.
By the time the staff members notice creating this process daily and hate it. Someone giving constructive criticism.
Yeah, pretty much the. I don't know how to explain this one. This was at the time I was just poking fun at people, and them flooding the Vidme page. So this did go up on both channels, but it probably was better on Vidme, and it works better at the time on Vidme. So if it doesn't make much sense now, it was mainly poking fun at on Vidme, with the amount of people just uploading garbage content. That, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Let's Plays and reaction stuff, but like you have to put a bit more effort into it, in my opinion. You can't just scream really loud, because eventually people stop following you for those reasons. But that's just my personal opinion. Up next is the next video, which is the Amazing Amiibo Adventure. So this next video, the Amazing Amiibo Adventure, is literally what it sounds like. It's just an adventure with some of the amiibos I have. There's a few obviously I don't have anymore. I don't have this one anymore.
How much farther?
Yeah. I have that one still. Basically, it's just a dumb little video I made, taking itself very seriously, but at the same time not. Where amiibos go on an adventure in my backyard. Yeah. I don't know what else to really explain. I just know there's this one part where I had a Great Ninja amiibo that I kept in the box until I had to buy it. I eventually bought it for I had to buy an import because these are really hard to find. But that's why he speaks Japanese, because he's inside the box. That's all Japanese. Gekuuga, I think is how you pronounce it. Or Greninja in English. I think all the amiibos now have both English and Japanese on them. I could be wrong. This part he calls Link, and it's just me in a banana suit. Yeah, I ended up opening the box right here. And now he's still out of the box. Yeah. Kind of dumb.
Well, so much for that.
Dumb rodent. And the next boss is, oh look, there's a little ant. In the next video, the next guy is a plush. Low key, I might make a sequel to this, because I have more amiibos now. If anyone was following me last year, I made an amiibo tournament for Smash Brothers with my amiibos.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is a random video. Nothing really else to explain. It's just a little adventure with amiibos. Yeah. Alright, the next video is called Hello. And it's I don't know why I called it Hello. Basically a guy that visits hell as a tourist destination. Haha. Nothing really else to explain with that one.
Whoa, this is my last stop. Hell!
Wearing my old VidCon badge. Got a Vidme button on. That I actually did that voice myself, by the way. I obviously deepened the pitch, but I had to go up and down, and it kind of hurts my voice. I don't really I did it one more time, and I want to say Science Time and the third hero video. Yeah, and like I said, I also reuse this map. I use this map a lot whenever I go to hell places, except the only difference is sometimes I change I would say I put fire in the background sometimes. I change things just depending on how well I want the scene to look. So this part right here is the personal hell, and this is kind of a jab at a Vidme creator that would literally draw masks and wear them and just scream around and say something about "this is my yard" or something. And that's where this part comes from. I don't really remember his name, but if you're anyone's wondering, I'm making fun of a Vidme creator at the time that would do this. I think he eventually saw this video and he thought it was hilarious. And then I did a face reveal where I do an old meme. I don't know, man. Yeah.
You're a dead beam.
I don't know, man. That's the hell, I guess, is the old dead memes.
No. Wait a second. Is there a gift shop?
There is no gift shop in hell.
Yeah, that's the most evil thing. There's no gift shop in hell. Haha. That's it. That's the whole video. It's kind of dumb. Let's move on to the next video. Alright, up next is the 2017 Roblox Developers Conference. Now, they did 2 vlogs. I mean, not 2. They did 2 RDCs, one in California and one in Europe somewhere. I don't really remember exactly. And this is just some of the footage I filmed while I was there. This is the pre-day party, I guess. This is the second day, just doing an overview. And obviously I stopped recording these. I just record bits and pieces, but most of the stuff ended up getting recorded. Pre-recorded on their channel, so they started live streaming these, so that's why I kind of stopped doing this, and then I showed off the stuff we got. And this was talked about geez, I had a lot of acne then. Talking about yeah, the end of the vlog is not actually my footage. I think I went on the stream, they were interviewing creators, and I was a creator, not
Everyone here at RDC.
I can't think. I'm not really a developer. I'm more of a creator on the site, but I'm not really part of the Roblox community as much as I used to be.
And thanks again for everyone.
And then this is from the stream again, where we're all setting up for the picture, and there's me right there in the corner like a weirdo. And at the end of the video, where I'm back at my house and I'm filming my little cat. Yeah.
It was pretty cool. So, if you're a developer, I think you should.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really else. It's just the developers' comments. I'm gonna be honest, for those watching, I probably, if I do go to one of these ever again, I didn't go to the one for 2021, but if I happen to go to one again, I probably won't be recording these anymore, because they're all recorded and on their, and put up on their channel, so pointless for me doing the vlogs now. But let's move on to the next video, which is another vlog. So the next video is the just like a little overview vlog. I used to do these back in the day, where I would just do overview of museums and such, where I wouldn't really talk. I would just record around the exhibits, and just have music in the background. And this is what I did with the PAX, both PAX vlogs. I did a PAX vlog after this, and for 2021, which I'll get into when I get to when I review 2021 in a few months. But yeah, this is just all. This is a computer history museum. I want to say somewhere in Northern California. I don't remember the exact city it was in. But yeah, this is what computers were like way back in the day. I'm gonna just mute the music. Nothing really else to talk about. It's literally just me recording around the museum. Obviously, I didn't record every little nook and cranny. And technically, yeah, there's game consoles here too, but game consoles are technically computers if you think about it. But yeah, if you get a chance and you're up in Northern California, I would go check it out. I think towards the end of this video there was this little green screen area that yeah, right here. Yeah. That was pretty dumb. I did this just for my Vidme channel, which obviously got re-uploaded. But yeah, it was just a fun little vlog that I record on the side, and I figured throw it up on my Vidme channel, might as well. Let's move on to the next video, shall we? Alright, the next video is BLOXMates House Party. I feel like this is one of the, in my personal opinion, this is one of the better BLOXMates episodes. It still holds the comedy aspect, but I feel like this one was kind of well produced, in my opinion. So basically the premise of this one is Watersurf throws a party at my house. This part's pretty cool is how I matched the lighting. I think I got lighting pretty well done.
Here but us. You and the DJ over there. He just left his records on autoplay.
Yeah, the colors changed on the dance floor, and I reflected those colors to change on my actual person as best as I could, obviously.
It's supposed to be a party, he said, right?
But it looks
Usually
pretty
party
good,
means more than two.
in my opinion.
A couple?
No. What? Why would you?
Yeah, this was also kind of a low-key advertisement for my Vidme channel. I was doing a lot of those towards the I think it's right here where I have like a little Vidme plug.
I usually suffer in the long run.
Towards the end of the video it's much better, but I'm skipping ahead.
That's over, so I got gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Wildest party ever on Roblox.
Then we have a house party at my house with a bunch of Robloxians.
Now we wait patiently for the crowd to...
You can tell the green screen got a little bit better towards the end.
Holy
not obviously not this part, but
House is mine, so what they say sometimes.
Yeah.
What's mine is yours, you know?
it looks not
Thanks, everyone,
best,
for
but
coming. Glad you
could have
all
put
could
more
make it.
shadows on
Hey,
the news in the
Watersurf.
background, but since they're in the
Figther, bagels, I
background,
didn't realize the alts were here.
Yeah, I'm even here.
I can tell.
yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed a little bit of not
Hey,
I'd
buddy,
point out this one has a little bit of
2012, they want their ears back.
issues here.
That's a jokester. Oh my, what?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Towards the end, I come back.
Yeah, party's over.
Uh-oh.
They made fun of me, so I just...
Go on inside.
I think this is probably the funniest part in the whole episode. I forgot to record a part, so I just paused this. But like how there's some noobs that are naked and they run by, just so dumb. Yeah, that's house party. The Roblox episode, no, BLOXMates episode. There's episode 3 was also supposed to come out this year, but just being busy with work and such, it kind of got delayed a little bit. But yeah, that's that was BLOXMates episode 2. It's I feel like it's better than the pilot, but it's not the best episode in my opinion. I'll cover what I think personally the best episode is, which is 2019, more towards later 2019, 2020, I would say. But yeah, moving on to the next video. All right, the next video is another overview vlog. This is the first PAX I went to. I want actually 2021, which is the year I'm recording this. So this was my first time going. And obviously the only difference is this one was a bit more crowded, and a lot of big games came out this year. There's a lot of big names at this PAX. And I'll talk about the PAX 2021 when I get to that look back. But pretty much it's just a big old gaming convention, and yeah. So this is just pretty much walking around the event and just showing off what the show floor is like at the time. At the time. Nothing really else to tell you about. I was just filming the show floors. I think my favorite thing about PAX though was the old ability to play older games. Like right here, I was playing the Dreamcast. I think that was probably the coolest thing. You can see people playing other games as well, older games. Then I think towards the later half of the video, some of this footage I actually shouldn't have used, because some of this footage was meant for because I filmed 2 videos at this time. This is just background plates for BLOXMates Lost in Seattle when he walks around PAX and Seattle. So some of this footage should have made it in, but you know, whatever. I still threw it in here anyway. Yeah. We also want to like a science museum up there, as well as an aquarium. Yeah, that's PAX 2017 in Seattle overview vlog. Nothing really else to say there, and I know I say that in every single video, but yeah, it's just an overview vlog. But I would highly recommend going if you like gaming conventions and gaming stuff. It was a fun time. Let's move on to the next video. All right, this next video is a video that I had in limbo for the longest time. Pun Troopers. This went through, I want to say 3 or 4 different voice actors before it finally got made. I was supposed to have well, it was cool at the time, but they go by Miss Breezy now. They were supposed to be the I wrote this with them in mind, because their whole brand at the time was making puns and such. So this was kind of supposed to be kind of a collab with them, but they just never had the time to record it for me, so it just ended up staying in limbo until 2017, when I met a fellow Vidme content creator by the name of DOS Gaming. And he said, yeah, I'll do that. That sounds like cool. That sounds like fun, because he wanted to collab with me, and he wanted me to collab with him. Sadly, I never ended up going up on his channel, I believe, and I don't believe he actually has his videos up anymore, because he was worried about the COPPA law that wanted to affect.
2 cops.
But
Please.
yeah, you could see here that took too long to find a voice actor, and I was also lazy to film it. But yeah.
They are the motherfucking pun.
I think this was supposed to come out, I think I wrote this in 2015, 2016. I want to say 2015. Because as you can tell, one of the voice actors here, he's the guy who plays Trevor, but you know, he's not in my videos anymore, so that's how long ago this was made.
We protect the city of roleplay.
Hey, calm down.
Yeah, so
Can you just tell us what's
this was the voice actor that was supposed to be, yeah, just a fun little video where we make a bunch of puns. Kind of proud of this one. The writing's still kind of funny. It kind of came out how as I wanted it to. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Markiplier's the judge.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, and this part where he goes to heaven.
I'm surprised so few midgets get into heaven. I mean, many are chosen, but only a...
I'm surprised they even let you up here.
Up here.
I would tell you, but I'm kind of winging it.
Yeah,
God
man.
damn it.
That's how the video ends. This was supposed to go after the credits. That was supposed to be an after credit scene, but I stopped doing that with the whole end cards instead of annotations sort of thing going around. But yeah, Pun Troopers. The story of making it's more interesting than the actual video itself. It's still a fun time. Just at the time of finally getting around to making it, I was just like, the steam for wanting to make it was completely gone. But you know, DOS Gaming did a incredible job with his lines. Just the downside is everything else was recorded years prior. Well, let's move on to the next video. Alright, this is the moment some of you have been waiting for. 100 final ways to die in Roblox. The very last 100 ways to die that I've made. As of recording this, I don't have any plans in the future to make another one of these. Because you can only die in Roblox so many times, and my goal was to make this around me finishing college, and I made this after finishing college, so this was kind of like my final big Roblox project that I wanted to do, besides obviously BLOXMates, which is still going on to today. But yeah, 100 final ways to die in Roblox. The final one of my video things. Obviously, I tried my best with this one because it was literally just me and my buddy Jelly Jams Socks. I don't know if he still goes by that or not, because you know how people change their usernames, but he helped me with majority of the deaths. But this was pretty much the final one in the series. Yeah, I'm going to have the music just muted. I don't think I have any dialogue on this one. This one was kind of a return to the original, while trying to keep the comedy aspects as the second one. But as you know, the second one still is the most viewed. I believe this is obviously this is the final one that has got the least amount of views out of the three. And a few days later, I did upload the all 300 videos. I believe there's a part later in this video where I addressed some of the things people got mad about in the previous two videos. Yeah. Here's one of those comedy aspects of, haha, yes it blends, haha. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this one. It's just another 100 Ways to Die, which pretty much the last one that I made. Obviously, people make their own of these, and there's tons and tons of clickbait ones that are just gaming ones. But this is the actual an actual list video, not a clickbait gameplay video. So there's that for you. But I tried making this as polished as possible as I could, because this is the last one that in the trilogy, I guess. And I think it came out very well. I think I have a tweet on my Twitter page somewhere where I show the editing timeline of of how bulky this one was. Obviously most of this was filmed in Roblox, but there was a few VFX shots that I did, and some not VFX shots. I'm gonna skip this because this is a really long fall. Yeah, I tried, and also when I filmed on the same game places, I tried spreading them out a bit more too, because that would seem to be a problem with the other ones. Is you could tell that I just put everything together when I filmed at those places. So I think also when I did this, I also numbered everything too. Like, oh, this will be death number 1. This will be death number 70. Yeah, and also I tried putting these little captions if in case I filmed in anything else, so people know, hey, that's what I was filming in. Ha ha ha. I know for a fact this song switched over. This had a copyright issue, so I'm not gonna want to deal with that. So that's why this is muted. I think I fixed it on the original video, but I'd rather not get one here. I believe this one doesn't have any spelling issues either. Someone finally pointed out years later that, right here, I want to mention this real quick. Someone pointed out years later that, when the final death of 100 More Ways to Die, where it says galaxy imploding on itself, it actually says imploding. I forgot the L. This part right here. And these are actual comments from actual people, except obviously I blurred out any swear words because, yeah. These are actual comments of me making fun of, the comments that I got.
What a jerk! I can't believe it! What a big...
Yeah. That's me making fun of the comments that I got. What do you mean playing on an iPad? I do that all the time. Or making fun of bronies? What's wrong with you? This one's pretty funny, though.
Global climate change.
Ha ha ha.
Climate change. Global.
Yeah. And those were the specific 2 deaths I wanted to point out because they're kind of funny. But I tried doing some retro stuff in this one and some new stuff. Yeah. The downside is some deaths can't really work with you filming yourself, and yeah. And then another downside about all these is people ask me what place that is, and I had the thought in this video of putting the place number and the place for every single death, but the problem is some people change their games around, so if you see a comment that says, you see a place that says, hey, come check out this place, but that place changed 3 years later, I don't want someone getting mad because I'm not going to update the description every time someone updates their place. So that's the only reason I don't have those in the description, if anyone's curious. My microphone fell over. Whoops. You can tell some of these places I did film on the same place, and some of these aren't actually deaths, but just like, yeah, you're not gonna ever get out of that sort of thing. Like this one, for example, was what I'm talking about. This one was kind of cool. Not exactly. I just like the animations in this game. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about this one. This one's just retro. A lot of retro games, a lot of new games, a lot of old games. This one was actually the most complex because I actually had to wait. I don't know if anyone's been to this place. I don't know if anyone's ever been to this place, but it does not go that fast where you just touch a button. I think I had to wait like 20 minutes for this to finally have its error. Just a little saying. Okay, this part right here. This is obviously VFX. I tried keeping this as still as possible, but at the end of the day, I should have just recorded this on the Xbox. I do have Roblox on the Xbox as well. I tried matching this up as best as possible. Yeah. and there's another thing that's also aged poorly because this death is no longer relevant, and I have that in the description of both videos. Yeah, at least just put it towards the end. I don't know how many people actually watch the entire thing. Yeah, that's pretty much the video. Nothing really special. I actually had a credits for this one. As weird as that sounds. And then I had the end cards towards the end, because people do like the credits music I choose. But yeah, that's 100 ways to die in 100 final ways to die in Roblox. And the next video is actually just the Trilogy collection, which I tried to remaster the first and third songs into the credits, and I did all the intros and put them all together. Yeah, I tried putting all the music together. That's why the second song didn't make it in from the second game, but yeah, so this is just a collection of all the deaths. Obviously the first I believe the music was changed and just in the collection, but it's fine in the original video. And I think I uploaded the first one in I don't remember what quality. I want to say 480p, so that's why it looks like potato toast here. But I tried making it look as best as possible. But yeah, obviously the first video has nothing. I had to do no changes to it because it's fine as it is. It's the first one. Now the second one, whoops. The second one, you know, it fades out. I remember, so all I did was put a 1 in front, and then I tried changing these as best as I could. I know someone made a complaint saying that this blue wasn't exactly the color as this blue on this video, and it's just like, well, I threw this together just so no one else would do it, because that was a thing back at the time where people would just re-upload compilations of your video. So I threw this together pretty quickly. Well, not quick. I didn't go up same day, but I went up a few days later. Because obviously I want people to watch the thing by itself, but I still wanted to be on top of this before someone else did it. But yeah, that's why this one is just hastily slapped on there. It looks a bit better towards the later part of the video because the numbers get bigger. And then as we get down to the final one, all I did was the reason this one looks so nice is I did a separate render of the 100 final ways to die, except I changed the number here. So that's why this one looks nice. I didn't realize I was going to make 3. When I originally made this quote unquote series, I didn't realize I was going to make 2 more. So obviously I didn't keep project files around, and I didn't realize I was going to make a compilation of this, but you know, people like watching all 3 in one go, so that's why it's there. Nothing really else to explain. Yeah, that's about it. I know it's just a compilation of all 3 of those videos in one, but I'd rather just cover it just so people don't get all, well, how come you didn't cover it? Well, it's a compilation video, so. But yeah, those just minor changes here and there, and a few of the music was changed around. But let's move on to the next video. All right, this next video was an improv video. We filmed this on the same day we filmed the final scene in Act 2 for the Cooper film, the Cooper movie. That's why he's in the background there, but he actually had to leave after this. This is just an improv video we filmed. But if you're wondering, these were both filmed on the same day. Yeah, it's just about making fun of dabbing. Yeah, nothing really to talk about this one. It's just a dumb little improv video that we made about dabbing, which is still cool. Fight me. Alright, let's move on to the next video. Alright, up next is 10 more ways to stay YouTube/Vidme relevant. Now, as weird as it sounds, when I originally did these two, I upload the YouTube one on YouTube first and the Vidme one the following day. But on this one, I actually upload the Vidme one first. the YouTube one first to Vidme, and the Vidme one first to YouTube, and I switched the next day. Because these are both made, not obviously, these were made at the same time, and these were made at the same time. Yeah, it's just 10 more ways to stay relevant on the platform. I'm gonna cover the YouTube one first. Actually, sorry, the Vidme one first, because let's look at the playlist.
10 more ways to stay
Basically, just talking about more ways to stay relevant on Vidme. Yeah, obviously, this is a part where I make fun of, because ASMR was getting big at the time, and I was making fun of ASMR here. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Upload on the weekend, won't see the video, but it's the perfect time for your content to stay on the front page. Number 4, your content, and yeah, you can figure out the rest. And where poorly created 12-year-olds who can't scroll find it.
Oh, that's the guy I was talking about. This guy. I don't know if he's still making content, but this is the guy I was making fun of with this with the hello video. Yeah.
I make some pretty decent content.
Just another way to stay relevant on this platform. Now this is, I don't know if this is still relevant. I mean, this is
have ad-friendly videos so it can reach all audiences.
Yeah, this is still relevant at the time. Yeah, this is still completely relevant. So, yeah, this is still kind of relevant, but at the same time still not relevant. It's just I don't know. The YouTube ones are still relevant, but at the same time not relevant. But I just figure I'd cover them because they're the ones I made them in this year. So it's just a top 10 list that I was into, I guess, at the time. But let's move on to the last video of 2017. Alright, so the last video of 2017, and technically the last video on my Vidme channel before I literally upload this, and then the same day this was uploaded onto Vidme. I think I also uploaded the same day on YouTube. Vidme announced that they would shut down their servers, so I'll get into that after I cover the Idea Factory, but I feel like the first one didn't get the love and attention I wanted it to get on YouTube specifically, because it got buried by me uploading everything from my Vidme channel to my YouTube channel. So yeah, this was something I started doing. This was the beginning of something I wanted to do, where I wanted to do like a news update video of what I'm planning on doing in the future, but I didn't want to do straight up a news video. So the Idea Factory is the beginning of like me incorporating my quote-unquote film universe into me incorporating a sort of my own film universe where I bring back characters from other videos and such. And this gets more crazy with the game show video, the Are You Smarter Than Yourself game show video, which I want to say I made in 2019. But this is kind of the beginning of me starting this whole internal film universe with my such. But yeah, like I'm saying in this video right now, it's both a behind the scenes of how I come up with my crazy ideas as well as a little news update video. But these can still stay kind of relevant to, like, if you were to watch this now, you'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah. This obviously is a little rough because this is not it's not technically a pilot, because I didn't know I was going to actually make more of these. I think I just published episode 6. That's why this got pushed back a week, because that was also pushed back a week. Yeah, I actually ended up turning this into a series because I actually enjoyed making these. People seem to like these. I don't know. I can't really tell because people don't really comment on the videos. So, but the views and the likes show otherwise. So, yeah. It's just a little behind the scenes of what it's like inside my brain. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna mute this. This is Neon Cat, but like jazz. This is the defunct elevator videos that are no longer up online. So, I didn't actually realize this was going to be the defunct elevator, but that video no longer exists. Just me staying in an elevator for a minute. This video still exists, obviously. And this video, I know for a fact, is no longer up online. But I did cover it. Yeah.
It happens to be our largest department.
And this is why I talk about, like, hey, this is the Roblox department where I make fun of how my Roblox content's popular, which it was. I mean, it was at the time. It kind of dwindling now. Not that the game's not popular; it's pretty popular still, but yeah.
How's the Seattle video coming along?
Just waiting on your green screen part.
Yeah, you could see that I'm talking about future videos. So this is kind of
I still don't see why we couldn't make more.
I'm trying to think. Sorry, I can't think with audio in my ear. I'm dumb right now. Yeah, basically it's a news update. Like, hey, how are those scenes going along? I thought it was clever.
It's okay.
Live action department or Gmod department. Because I don't know if anyone knows, but a lot of my green screen stuff is filmed in Gary's mod. Like, the backgrounds are filmed in Gary's mod. That's why I have a lot of hours in that game. Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, and then make a joke about making a gentleman parody with my climate change guy. Yeah.
Right. That's just the animation department.
Animation department. Yeah, this weirdly never came into never came out because I wanted to start doing like a drawing series, which I mean I still kind of do, but I don't know if it's ever going to come out because I just don't have the free time to draw for a few hours and condense it down into one big video.
That'll be coming in 2018.
But I technically did make an animated video in early 2021, which I will cover then. But it's not really animated. It's AI animated. Yeah, this is kind of like my own little artsy fartsy video. This part is where coming up with ideas.
We make the Android series except.
Yeah, I don't know. And then a big old war because we're fighting with the, I don't remember, the algorithm or something. I don't really remember.
Oh, yeah, this happened.
Yeah, and then this is where it gets meta, and obviously I don't ever revisit this concept in the later episodes where I actually show you the real process of making videos. But you know, I figured I didn't know that I was gonna make this a series, so yeah, that's the idea factory. I'd basically just telling people, hey, this is what we're working on, this is what I'm planning on making, but I didn't want to just do like a news video, so that's the whole reason the idea factory came into place, is to show how I come up with videos while making it a news video, and that's why I was born. And I ended up making another one a year later, and then just straight up turning it into a series in 2019. So I kind of wanted to make this like a yearly video of like what's been going on. This was going on the following year, but obviously when I made this, I didn't know Vidme was shutting down, which I will get into in just a moment, since I'm still technically talking about the idea factory. But yeah, that's the whole premise of the Now series, is just updates and news and sometimes little internal skits that don't really fit on their own. I don't know, it's just this weird little video series that I'm is like more of a personal thing at this point. But let's talk about the Vidme shutdown now. So while I'm thinking about this, the eventual shutdown at Vidme, right when I uploaded Watersurf's Idea Factory, literally the day I uploaded it, a few hours later, we got the news that Vidme would be shutting down. And to be honest, not really 100% surprised. I'm just gonna play this in the background. I'm not gonna actually listen to it, but this was, if anyone's curious, this was an advertisement I made to promote the platform. But yeah, I wasn't really surprised that Vidme shut down. It's just, it was kind of a bummer because that whole animation department from Idea Factory was that I was going to have a exclusive drawing series to Vidme, which, I mean, I still want to do it now, but it's just, I don't have the free time anymore to even do something like that. Yeah, it was just a bummer that Vidme shut down, and I mean, there's not really much I can do about it now, but a lot of people followed me to Vidme, and bigger creators than myself also came on the platform, so I'm pretty sure there's tons and tons of stories about Vidme, about I'm sure the bigger creators didn't really care as much of it shutting down because it was just another video site that they could share their stuff on. But yeah, it was a growing community, and I think I reached 100 followers before I shut down, and I want to say most of them followed me over to YouTube, so I don't know if any of them still watch my content today, because obviously people's interests change over time. But yeah, so once the news of Vidme shutting down happened, I pretty much took everything I made on Vidme that was not original, but all the Vidme exclusive stuff and stuff that was older, that was on my original channel, but I cleaned up some of it and just had daily uploads during the final month of 2017, which was December. Sorry, just drinking some water. I mean, it was kind of a bummer that the site went down, because I was actually starting to make a little bit of revenue on it, and as you can see here, I'm not actually monetized on my YouTube channel, so literally everything I do online is just for fun. So I probably won't ever make money on this site, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's why I just do video creation for fun. And with Vidme, I could have done this part-time or possibly even full-time if they stayed around, but, you know, oh well, nothing much I can do about it now. That's not the whole reason I was bummed. It's just that it was just a little great small community that was really really thriving and such. But, you know, all good things do come to an end eventually, and nothing much we can do about it. But yeah. If anyone has any further questions or would like me just to make an entirely separate video on Vidme, just let me know in the comments. I don't really get comments on these lookbacks. I don't even know if people even watch them that far, this far, or you skip ahead to the very end. But yeah, I think there is a Vidme documentary made by someone named Pokemaniac or something. I don't remember his name. I have it somewhere on my Twitter page, cause he has some like weird website like Vidme VidShoot or something. I don't remember what it's called. Because I know a lot of creators, when Vidme shut down, they went to other platforms like Vanilla, which no longer exists, Flutter, which never even came out. I don't know. There's just a bunch of other random websites that never ended up coming out. I mean, I was on a few of these other random websites, but at the end of the day, I'm just gonna stick on YouTube and Vimeo. I mean, yeah. But let's go ahead and conclude this video. Well, that was 2017. It was quote unquote a big year. I had a lot of new series and old returning series come back, and it was kind of an experimental year. 2018, I kind of started doing this uploading daily sort of thing. But yeah, towards the end of 2017, the job I was at, I pretty much hated. So, having the out of Vidme and hopefully growing on that platform would have been great and get me out of that crappy job I was at out of college. But, you know, things don't always work out as you would want them to. But, you know, it's not a big deal. That's why I figured 2018, I just create content and as much as I can, and try to keep to somewhat of a normal schedule, I guess. I think I uploaded twice a month, at least for the first half of the year in 2018. But now I just do this for a hobby. It's just for fun. So, but if you enjoy my videos and such, I would highly recommend sharing them with your friends, family. I don't really care about the fame or exposure or monetary gain. If I enjoy making these videos, and if you enjoy watching them, maybe someone else would enjoy them. And I just like putting smiles on people's faces with my content, whether it's crappy content like my climate change video or my actual good content like my short films. But as always, you can find these videos in a collection on my Google Doc or in the playlist somewhere in the end card / description / whatever that thing that pops up in the corner. I forget what that's called. I want to say it's an annotation, but yeah. Thank you for watching this look back, and next we'll be talking about 2018. And 2018 was a fun year because it was my 10-year anniversary of being on YouTube, as you can see here. But yeah, and this is also technically the end of my school projects, with the exception of the Cooper movie, because I wrote that while I was in college, but made it while I was out of college. But yeah, the end of Vidme and the end of school projects. So thank you for watching this look back, and I'll see you in the next episode and such. Goodbye.